Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's edition of SSJ at Home. Joining us today is Sonya Thibert, who is the Father Pat's assistant at St. Simon and Jude. Sonya is joining us from her home today. And just a little background before we bring Sonya on. Father Pat has, as many of you have probably noticed, begun to include a series of questions and activities in the bulletin and here at SSJ at Home that encourages people to talk and families to talk about different questions and do certain activities at home as a family. One of the first activities that was mentioned was to create a prayer space in an area in your home. Well, Sonya had done that even before these questions came from Father Pat. And these are questions that are taken from the Why Catholic curriculum, which is something that all of us, or many of us, are focusing on during this 2021 springtime semester. Sonya, thanks for being here today.
Thank you,
Tell us a
Jimmy.
little bit about what you have at your home.
Okay, so I actually have a home altar in my home here, and I enjoy it. I've had it for many years actually. I usually go back to before I've had children, so I've had it an awful long time. And I just feel for me that having a home altar, a sacred space that is designated for us to go to pray for reflection while we're surrounded by um, sacred objects, maybe our Bible, rosary, holy water, even family photos of family members that are present, family members that have passed that we want to pray for. Also I'm also a facilitator for White Catholic as well. So it's also a good place to go and just have your quiet time for prayer, for reflection, to even to read your book if you are in a small group. So it's my special place, and it's also been a place where my children have gone to pray for themselves when they were little.
And I know that you shared with me a few moments ago about your son. I was particularly impressed how taken he was with what you have there.
Yeah, so not really realizing, I didn't realize I probably should have let my children know, feel welcome. Because, okay, so my altar, my prayer space is on my bedroom dresser because there was nothing there. And so it actually began with the Sacred Heart of Jesus, and it has since grown from there. And so my son, who was probably maybe 7 or 8 at the time, asked me, Mommy, can I go pray at your altar? And I'm like, yes, honey, of course. And so then my girls, followed along. And so since my son had this special devotion, and I bought a little Jesus and a little Mary, put a little scarf, a little battery operated candle on his dresser in his room. And so it's not only for us, but for our children to have, which for me is a good place to, whether you're single, whether you're a family, to go. And we have all our families in faith formation to go and do our lessons with our children, so that this way they've got that special sacred place that they can go to.
It's it's just amazing the impact that we have on our children without realizing maybe sometimes that we're having an impact.
Yes, because actually we had an altar in my home, and I don't think my parents even thought, well, one day she's going to have one. And so not knowing it, that need to have something, a sacred space in my home too, was passed on to me. So
Mhm.
yes.
You mentioned items that you have. You mentioned, I believe, the Bible and a rosary and some holy water. What are some other ideas that people could take and perhaps adorn their home altar or prayer spaces with?
Really gather things that you have. again, family photos,
Mhm.
family living past, your family Bible, a crucifix, your rosaries, your family rosaries to have there, candles, either real or battery operated, um, just anything that is sexual, statues, if you've got statues to place them there as well.
My grandkids are trying to reach me.
Okay, Grandpa.
What a live TV, huh? Isn't it something? And you thought you were concerned about. Well, we're going to leave that in here, though. Sonia, this is very inspiring, and we appreciate today the ideas for creating this kind of sacred space. I'm going to guess it's made quite a difference in your life.
It really has during the most difficult times in my life, but at the same time, the times in my life where I am just so grateful to just stop and just thank the Lord, like on my knees, just giving thanks for the graces and the blessings that He has just blessed me and my family with. And not only that, but a place to sit and journal, my prayers and my thoughts, my reflections. It's a very special place to me. At this point, I can't imagine not having my home altar.
Thank you, Sonia. Sonya Thibert, our guest today here at SSJ at Home, and some tips for you to create your own sacred space or altar in your home. Sonia, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.